What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to TDPHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Yes, once again, we are live. It is officially 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you hit the like button on your way in the room. We had 500 people watching the last stream. Hit that like button because they're not going to send a notification out to everybody again. So help out the channel by punching the like button now so more people will know that we are live and we can enjoy a night stream together. I got some great news for you all. As most of you already know that we signed Melvin Ingram. So we have another pass rusher who can get the job done. This team, I'm telling you guys, Super Bowl vibes are here. That's what I'm feeling right now, Super Bowl vibes, and I feel like the time is now. And I got a treat for y'all. So I actually just finished speaking to JC Tretter's father. I actually just got through speaking to JC Tretter's father. I want to correct something that I said earlier. The Miami Dolphins actually did not make an offer. They have not called this man and made an offer. And he has gotten offers, but it's nowhere that he wants to go. So at the end of the day, his father basically said they got to make an offer. And I think he would definitely want to be in Miami. He would definitely want to be in Miami, but the teams that have already given him an offer, they're teams that he doesn't want to go to. I literally just finished speaking to him, and the Miami Dice on that. So that's interesting. All this talk all this time about, JC Tretter, we probably got an offer on the table, X, Y, and Z. We haven't even made an offer. We haven't picked the call up and say, hey, JC, what's going on? What is it looking like? How much are you looking at? We ain't even did none of that. We have not made an offer. And I'm here to tell y'all right now, I am highly disappointed. Let me tell you why. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't have an issue with Michael Dieter. I don't have an issue with Michael Dieter. I think that he's an up-and-coming young player who didn't play horrible last year. He didn't play great superstar level, but he kind of held his own. But here's the issue I have. So did Van Ginkel. So did Jalen Phillips. So did Emmanuel Ogbah. But you went and got Melvin Ingram. Same thing at the center position. We cannot let this opportunity slip away. I have never seen a Dolphins roster like this before. This is where, Miami, you don't stop. You don't stop. You put your freaking foot on the gas. You don't stop right here. You put your foot on the gas and you definitely go get the best that you can get at every position if it's available. And I'm sitting here like, what would be making Miami not want to do this? I'm going to continue in a second, but somebody in the comment section said, TD, you freezing. Am I freezing, y'all? Let me know in the comment section, yes or no, because I don't want to give y'all a bad quality show. Everything looks good on my end, but again, I don't want to give y'all a bad quality show. So let me know in the comment section, yes or no, am I freezing? No. Everybody else say I'm good, so I'm going to keep the party going. I appreciate that. I just got to make sure, I want people to get a quality show. But listen, this is a prime opportunity where you do not settle. Oh, we got Tyreek, we got, Teron Armstead, and then we bring in, Melvin and all the running backs. That's good enough. You don't. You go for it all. Even if you fail, you go for it all. Why haven't we even made the phone call? That baffles me. That baffles me. Like you ain't call and say, hey, man, or give a lowball offer. Call and give a lowball offer at least. See if you could get a steal. At least. At least. Got to do better. No, I don't see how this man hasn't even been contacted yet. We got to fix this. That's why on Twitter, I just put a tweet out and I told everybody to retweet it, even though most people probably won't. But I said at Miami Dolphins, at JC Treader, sitting home, waiting for you to make an offer. We fans deserve a Super Bowl, and you need to call this man and get it done so we can accomplish that. We've had a great offseason, but don't stop here. He is the missing piece. Please call the man. That's what I tweeted. And what y'all need to go do, if you got Twitter, go find my tweet and retweet it. And tell other people, everybody that when you retweet it, make it a quote and say, everybody that's a Dolphin fan, retweet this. So if you're on Twitter, go to Twitter, retweet my tweet and put your caption. All Dolphin fans need to retweet this so the team gets it, that we want them. That's how you get stuff done. That's how you get stuff done. That's how you put the team on notice. That's how you put the team on notice. Get a whole bunch of fans, but we ain't never together, man. We ain't never together. This is the prime opportunity to let them know we want this to happen, but it'll probably get 30 retweets. Some fan bases in a moment like this, they'll get 1,000 retweets. We got to get this done, man. I just spoke to the man daddy. It's his account for doggone sure. And he said, the Dolphins haven't made an offer. They got to make one. Have you gotten any offers? Somebody else asked him that, and he basically said, yeah, but none that he wants to accept. Come on, man. Come on, man. If y'all got Twitter, man, y'all go find my tweet and retweet that boy. Retweet it. They need to know. I ain't got nothing against Michael Dieter. I like Michael Dieter, but you don't sleep on these moments. Let him battle it out with Treader. We know Treader will win, but still, now you got depth. Something happened to Treader, you got Jesse Davis, and you got another guard in Jesse Davis, just in case Hunt or I keep on messing his name up. Williams go down. I can't sit here and know that a great center is sitting at home and we ain't even make a phone call. We didn't even lowball offer. At a minimum. I said Jesse Davis again, my bad. Michael Dieter. I always get them mixed up. I keep telling y'all that. But no, that's unacceptable. And let me tell y'all, here's what's bothering me. Here's what makes me nervous. TDU freezing up. I think that's some of y'all server. If I'm freezing, I think that's only some of y'all servers because my server's just fine over here. Because I watch myself while I'm streaming and it's going through with no hiccups. It's perfectly fine. And then when I ask the comment section, everybody say, no, you're not freezing. And I think it's some of the servers some of y'all on. So that happens on occasions. I would say close it out and come back in maybe. So anyway, listen, here's the messed up part about it. I got to keep it 1,000 with y'all. It ain't no case of if this is true. No, I spoke to his daddy. His daddy ain't got no reason to lie. We ain't made no offer. He know what's going on with his son. Here's the issue that we're running into, ladies and gentlemen. I told y'all. I'm going to tell y'all exactly why we ain't called JC Treader yet. We got $20 million. We just signed Ingram, and I know we got plenty enough for Treader as well. Here's why we ain't call him in yet or sign him unless that changes in the next 24 to 48 hours because of a movement or something. Chris Grier. I personally believe that Chris Grier is saying to himself, I've already gave you all you need. I am now not going to give you everything I'm going to need if you fail. That's what's going on. Chris Grier is saying right now, I've given you everything you need. I refuse to give you too much because I'm going to need it all if you fail. I need some of this cap space to carry over to next year. And I don't want to run dry. That's all that, if anything, that's what it is. We got 22 million. Ingram probably a few million, depending on what kind of deal they gave. We got to wait to see what the deal is. But he's not finna give it all up. He's not going to give it all up because here's the deal. If you sign J.C. Tretter, it's probably on a 2+ year deal. And Greer don't want cap going into next season, just in case. That's the issue right now. But I ain't with it. It is what it is. I don't want to take, man, go for it, man. I don't care, man. Go for it. Go for it. If you truly believe in Tua, go for it, man. And that's why it's like, does he? See, y'all think Greer do? I'm going to tell you now. I know for a fact Greer is no longer a Tua guy. Mike McDaniel and his staff are Tua guys. And Greer says, hey, they believe he can win. Let's go. Greer is not a Tua guy. I don't care how much y'all think he is, and some of y'all claiming he is not a Tua guy anymore. If he ever was, he ain't anymore. He ain't gonna say he ain't. He ain't gonna say anything negative. But trust me when I tell you that ship has sailed. That ship is sailed. And that's why we won't get the all-in approach. Y'all think this the all-in approach. You know what the all-in approach really is? The all-in approach, right now, all-in approach would be calling Tyreek in and be like, hey, man, we already giving you a lot of money. We want to restructure it already. Mahomes got his big deal and restructured it a week later. 4 weeks after that, restructured it again just so they can keep loading. Going all in is calling Tyreek in and restructuring again, giving them more signing bonus so you can kick it out. Voidable years. Restructuring it again is Xavier Howard. Hey, we want to even extend it out longer with voidable years. Let me give you even more signing bonus. Hey, Byron, we'll push it. That's going for broke. One of them draft picks to get traded off for something. That's going for broke. That's going for it all right now. You can't tell me right now you can't take Austin Jackson in a first-round pick and go get a top right tackle in the NFL right now and be able to pay him. Yeah, we can, just so you know. But they ain't going to do that. They ain't going to do that. I'm telling y'all, there's ways the team could be even better. Right tackle, center, they can get both of them done if they want it, but they're not going to do that. Because, and let me tell you why they're not going to do it. And don't get me wrong, I want to go all in because I just want to win. We as fans, we tired of it. But this is why they're not going to do it, and they're really not wrong because there's too many I don't knows on the team. I could see if you knew what Tua was going to be. But Greer and them don't feel that way. Greer and them need their insurance. They need their insurance. That's the only issue. So they slowballing this. They playing this slow. They even waited to, like Melvin Ingram 3 weeks ago could have probably got more money than we about to give them, but they slow playing it. We'll wait to see what veterans don't get picked up, and then when they desperate, we'll go start bringing them in for the low. And maybe this process is going to be perfect because we got Melvin Ingram, but I hope you can get a guy like J.C. Tretter, but you ain't even make a call. See, you already talked to Melvin Ingram and Akeem Hicks 2 weeks ago. So you've been looking to do this for a while, but then you finally pulled the trigger today. But you ain't made a phone call at all to J.C. You ain't made a phone call at all. That bothers me. But again, should it bother me? Because I also understand why. I understand, but it sucks. I mean, gosh, like, believe in him or don't. You know what I mean? If you're not going to, don't put this fad around him of great talent, but not the full arsenal that you can. You don't get this close as a team with all these weapons and just say, let's go to war when you know that you can make one or two more moves to just be like, we ramming it right now. We Los Angeles Rams in it. Why you just brought in quality players to where you're on the verge of doing what the Rams did. And even if your quarterback ain't at the level of the Rams quarterback, what we brought in, and if you made that one or two more moves, we still can compete like them. I just don't want to miss this opportunity. And maybe I'm overreacting because it'll all work anyway. But man, this AFC is so brutal. You need to really gear up and know that you, on any given Sunday, you going to war with any one of these teams lined up against us. Right now, we semi feel that, but we still don't know because none of us have seen this work yet. And we're like, yeah, it's gonna work, but at least I hope so. Like deep down inside, we all know, man, I hope so. I really hope so. Yeah, we're gonna be great this year. But can we beat Buffalo? Can we beat the Chiefs? You know, can we beat the Rams? Can we beat teams like that? Yeah, we can. But can we? That's the truth. That's what we really like. If we want to keep it 1,000, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We confident because we better than we ever been. But is that good enough? Is it still enough? Is it still enough? And I agree, Dami. We great on paper, but we've seen greater on paper not even make the playoffs. Tell me I'm wrong. Like, is it too much to ask to build a team where we all like, ain't nobody touching us? What's up? What's up? I want to talk so much trash to any team right now. Can we ever get to that point? Like, that's like if we got Mahomes today, JC Treader, and the best right tackle in the league with the team we already got. Oh my God. How will we all react? How would we act as fans? The cockiest things that have ever walked this earth. Nobody gonna touch us. 17-0, undefeated, Super Bowl. Everybody gonna say it out their mouth. You know it. Can we ever even come close to that feeling? Because the truth is, right now, like I just explained to y'all, this is our feeling. Man, we gonna be good this year. I mean, I think so, right? I mean, we should. Are we? Like, yeah, we are. We have to be. Like, but uh that's where we are. We know and we don't know. We know and we don't know. Let's keep it 1,000, right? I'm just tired of that. I want to know. And there's moves that could be made where you know. And let me tell you, starting with JC Treader is one of them. Like I said, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing against Dieter. Nothing. But if you can get better, what did they tell us? If you can get better at any position, you explore that option. And what we talking about here? What we talking about? And another thing Greer doing, he ain't just saving it for the future. He also protecting himself for his resume, the decisions he made. He owns Dieter's decision. That's the guy that he also signed off on bringing here. He owns Austin Jackson, Liam Eichenberg. He owns Solomon Kinley. He owns all of those guys as a guy that he drafted. And right now, his pride is telling him, I need two of these guys to work out so I still look like I'm on point. Because that is those guys that I just named, I'm not going to say they're failures on his resume, but they ain't looking hot. And he wants to be able to show, look at how they turned out. He's trying to erase the stigma of Noahic monogamy. He's hoping Dieter can save him from a potential collapse of Austin Jackson, because I'm telling y'all, Noah's one thing at the end of the first, but Austin Jackson in the teens, a pick in the middle of the first round, oh, heck no. You know how much was on that board? Oh, heck no. Oh, no. You know how much was on the board at that time? No. Ooh, no. Not to mention if Tua doesn't do well this year, which I hope he does. But think about it. Think about all three of those picks if it don't work out. He's hoping that Dieter, I keep saying Jesse Davis. He hoping Michael Dieter can save him because he the same guy that gave Jesse Davis the contract. 3-4 years of Jesse Davis playing like trash, and you renew this contract all the way into 2023? Yeah, y'all didn't remember that. In 2019, he gave Jesse Davis an extension. And that was after several years of no good productivity. He gave him a contract extension. And people say, yeah, but TD, that's all we had. What was he supposed to do? Go get somebody better? Spend some money on somebody better? Slinksy said the Dolphins are building to beat the Bills. I hope so. But still, let me tell you something else. We got to stop this. Dolphins are building to beat the Patriots. Now we beat the Patriots. Now the Dolphins are building to beat the Bills. And now you beat the Bills and then lose to the Chiefs. Dolphins are building to beat the Chiefs. Now we finally beat the Chiefs, but guess what? Now we losing to the Patriots again. Now the Dolphins are going back to beating the Patriots. Oh, but now the Bills beating us again. You don't chase no team. You chase a Super Bowl. You go lock down every position you can get. You don't say Josh Allen killing us, so we just need to focus on a pass rush. No, you go focus on a pass rush. You go focus on a run game. You go focus on a secondary, safeties, linebackers, tight ends, running backs, quarterbacks, everything you need to win a Super Bowl. You don't chase no teams. You make teams chase you. Sick of that thought process. We building up to beat the Bills. I ain't talking about whoever said that. This ain't me coming at you, but I'm just sick of that thought process. We building up to beat the Bills. We building up to beat the Patriots. You gonna look up the Jets beat you in the season, then what, you gonna be building to beat them too? Building to beat nobody. I don't want to build to beat nobody. I want to build to win a Super Bowl. I want them to build to beat us and go through that rat race like idiots. Focus on no one team. Trash mentality. What you think? And that's what's funny about it. Look at the Bills. They should teach you a lesson. The Bills been building all these years to beat one team, the freaking Chiefs. First of all, they still can't do it. And second off, in the process of trying to beat them, they got Tennessee keep running through them. They should be your example. You don't build to beat nobody. You build the best team you can and make them try to beat you. It's about a Super Bowl. That's what you chase. You become a well-rounded team because different teams have different strengths. Tryhard said, saw there's a group planning on sitting behind the Browns bench when they play in Miami with signs supporting Watson over Tua. That game will be toxic. Yeah, anybody that does that, that's the saddest thing ever. That's the saddest thing ever. You gonna sit behind a bench and root for another quarterback? They trolling. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and say they trolling. If they ain't trolling, that's pitiful. That's pitiful. Don't you ever. I'm one of the main people that would have loved to have had Watson here. He signed with the Browns. He's trash now. Book closed. Trash. Now, don't let them win the Super Bowl and we won't make the playoffs. Now, I'm going to be mad, but I'm just saying. TD, how many games we go with Tua if he is not playing well? It depends on if we winning games, man. It all depends. See, you got to give me the combination. He not playing well, and we're under 500. He's playing well, but it just depends on the game situation. And if he's not playing well, what's happening? You know, what's going on? Is the O-line still playing like trash? See, I don't even want to go there, man. I'm going to go there since I say I don't want to. So give me a moment. But gosh, man, I'm about to go there. But Slinksy said, which QB is under the most pressure this season? You mean that in the whole NFL? In the entire NFL? I would say Tua's top 5 for sure. Tua's top 5 for sure. Also, all the QBs that have done so great young in their career, what you don't want is a regression. They're not under a lot of pressure because even if they had like let me give you an example. Burrow and Herbert can have a season like Tua last year, and it ain't gonna matter. They still got another 2 years that they've already earned. You see what I mean? So, albeit they're under pressure, but if anything lacks with them, at least their team knows that they're capable and they need to continue to figure out how they can get back to that magic. And that's all we need with Tua is at least give us a capable season so that no matter what going forward, we can at least know that we can get that in certain situations. So time will tell. We got to keep, but the most pressure, Tua's top 5. Tua's top 5. I would say Tua's top 3. Dang, it's hard to really say what quarterbacks are under the most pressure. Okay, I would honestly go out on a limb to say number 1 in the NFL under the most pressure is what's your boy out in San Francisco again? I always get him mixed up with Fields. Trey Lance. It's Trey Lance. If it's Trey Lance and if that's the one in San Francisco, because I get him and Fields mixed up every time, so y'all forgive me. Matter of fact, let me get it right now. Which one is in San Francisco? It's Lance, right? Yeah, so Trey Lance. Trey Lance under a lot of pressure. He's under a lot of pressure because he's supposed to be the guy. If he ain't playing well enough to where they can move on from Jimmy G, that's a bad sign for him. That's worse for Tua. That's worse than Tua. You ain't even get on the field yet, and they want to move on from Jimmy G, and they ain't got enough confidence to do so. So he's under the most pressure, in my opinion. That's number 1. Number 2 would be Tua, because I put him above like the Jets quarterback and the Jags quarterback because he got more than both of them with a defense and everything. And even outside of that, he's already had the 2 years that they didn't have. So he's number 2. And then 3 and 4 would probably be those 2 guys, Trevor Lawrence and what's his name in New York again? I keep forgetting it. Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson. I don't know why I do that. And then I will go number 5, Daniel Jones. And he's lower than them because he still ain't got the team that them guys got. He still don't. So I would say him. It ain't no Russell Wilson, no, because Russell Wilson just got a new deal. You can't be under pressure when you got a new deal. Russell Wilson them can win 1 game. What's going to happen? Russell Wilson going to be the quarterback the next year. Why he under pressure? Them guys ain't under pressure. So that's 6. That's 5 right there. Jalen Hurts will probably be 6 because Jalen Hurts didn't have a bad rookie season or a sophomore season. Rookie season. But and on top of that, Jalen Hurts, he ran the ball for almost 1,000 yards. So just like Lamar Jackson, he'll get even more time. Mariota, that's a fad over there. Nobody worried about him. At the end of the day, they don't even believe he's the future. They just needed a quarterback to stand in. Dak would be up there, but Dak still got a deal recently. So he's under pressure, but it is what Tannehill is under pressure. But the thing about Tannehill is he ain't going to be out the league either way. Even if he doesn't do well this year, he going to do well enough to where they can fight for the playoffs. Say they miss the playoffs and they win 9 games or 8 games. He's still going to have a job the very next year. You know, I don't care if it's even a backup. He's definitely going to have a job because he's going to be considered one of the best backups in the league. And to be honest, he would get a starting job. He would get a starting job somewhere to a team that really need a quarterback but can't get one yet. It'll be a team just like Houston if David Mills don't work out. Bring in Tannehill and draft somebody else behind him. But Tannehill will be reduced down to like 2 and 3 year deals at that point. So I don't think that's really pressure. It's pressure so he can be successful in Tennessee. But when you know you're going to have a job, even if you fail this year, I'm sorry. And I can't tell you what Baker's pressure is yet until we know what his situation is going to be, if he's even going to be a starter. So I mean, that's good enough. I'll stop right there. But yeah, Tua's top 3, and I got him at 2. I got him at number 2. All right. But Trey Lance is probably number 1 in my opinion, because if they don't get rid of Jimmy G and it's because he's not looking great, then that's definitely an issue. Is Matt Ryan under any pressure? No, because he should be on his way out of this league. At the end of the day, nobody will be just like Big Ben. Nobody giving him pressure the last 2 years. You get what you get out of him. Veteran. I mean, what do you expect? For him to come win you a Super Bowl? And maybe he can. Who knows? But you ain't got the highest of expectations. Do good or fail. Okay. You know, I mean, the man had a career worth of a I mean, he's had his career already, you know. Josh Allen ain't under no pressure. He just got one of the wealthiest deals. What kind of pressure you under? Only issue is teams that gave all these guys a deal. If they fail, they screw, but they stuck with them. Carson Wentz ain't under no pressure at the end of the day. He already had his shot twice. Failed. He got a job now, but again, just like Matt Ryan, what do you really expect? If he has a breakout year, all the better. But if he fails, you know, so that's what it's up to, y'all. Lamar Jackson may be under a little pressure to get that big deal. He's going to have a good season if he but he's going to get a job, though. You see, just like Tannehill. Even if he doesn't play well this year, he will have a job next year. So I already gave y'all the guys that's under pressure. That's it. That's it. Okay? TD, my homie, looked 5 years with that clean cut. TD, my homie, looked 5 years. Man, is it that clean? Ooh, y'all gassing me up, man. Y'all gassing me up. No, hey, man, y'all got to stop that, man. Don't gas me up, man. Y'all know I don't know how to act. I don't know how to act, man. Ooh, 93 Supreme, baby. Ooh. Oh, let me make sure they straight. Lamar for sure, but his is amount of money. No way the Ravens let him go. Yeah, but again, if he don't sign a deal, what you gonna keep on tagging him or something? You know, you can only do it for so long. You can only do it for so long. TD with the bowl cut. Is it? Nah, man, I brought it down though, man. I brought it down. And I'll let it grow up a little bit, but I just wanted to bring it down. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I may not cut it for a while. I might let it get scuffy and raggedy. I do that for and then when my hair grow out, I'll cut it an edge or whatever. But I remember, y'all see the goatee done grew in, man. Ooh. And I trimmed it down. Y'all remember about a year and a half ago, I had them big old gaps in the goatee. It was just the top and the bottom. I said, I got to let it be scruffy and it'll grow out. It done grew in. Yeah, somebody said, grow them locks. You got waves? I do, but Again, I usually keep my hair higher so it doesn't show. So I do, but it ain't showing right now. I mean, you might see a little bit right now, but I just cut it last night. So um I do though if I want. You know, I really tend to not like try to just show waves. That ain't me, but I can. TD finna have another baby with his new look. Yeah, man, I'm trying, man. Getting the weight down, getting my look together. You know, my child coming. Can't wait. We'll see. Yeah, see some. This hurts Phillips' development. Nah, this doesn't hurt. You talk about Melvin Ingram. It doesn't hurt Jalen Phillips' development at all. It doesn't hurt it at all. This is actually good. Another veteran, basically, learn from. What are the odds Tua balls out this season? 30%. That's what they're asking. Y'all probably gonna be shocked. The odds that Tua balls out this year. 70%. There's a 70% chance he balls out this year. 70. I believe it. I know his flaws, and that's why that 30 is strong. But here's the 70, because he ain't got to grow at all for it to be 50. Because even the systems that we ran were designed to make him look successful. Wasn't he efficient? Think about it. He was efficient. And if we had a run game, we might have been in the playoffs. Wouldn't have went far, but you see what I mean? And see, people think he needs this massive jump. I keep telling y'all, he ain't got to be great. He ain't got to have a year 3 Josh Allen. But what he does need to have is, I keep telling y'all, Tua needs a 20% jump this year. Massive. 20%. That's it. If he was on pace for 3,500 yards, that's 4,200. 20%. That's 700 more yards in the season. That's another almost, 50 yards a game or something like that? That's 50 yards a game? No, actually 45. Hold on, let me see. No, 40 probably. Yeah, that's another 40 yards a game. Come on, you can't tell me he ain't got another 40 yards a game in him. So, honestly, that's just one of them passes he missed deep every game. Or 2 intermediate passes that he didn't throw or overthrew or underthrew a game. He got another 40 yards in him a game. And that's automatically going to give him a 20% increase on touchdowns. Automatically. So there's a 70% chance that we feel like he's acceptable to move forward. Still going to be a little iffy because remember, just being acceptable to move forward with everything around you is still a I don't know, because this situation ain't going to last forever for him. He's not going to always have this type of roster. Somebody said, no, it's more than 40 yards a game. Yeah, it's really like 41. 41. TD, it's pure optimism. Yeah, I mean, at the end, like I told y'all in the last stream, I mean, at the end of the day, it's in our best interest for him to succeed. Anybody hoping that he doesn't succeed, in my opinion, you're a loser, because you're talking against my team. I mean, who out there doesn't want him to succeed? It's one thing to pick on him and make fun, and when he do something terrible, oh my gosh, this guy here, just it ain't that's one thing. That ain't nothing. But to want him to fail, That's a whole different story. Now, I understand some of the two-and-ears try to say that you want them to fail just because you're laughing or don't believe in them. You got to ignore those people. But if you genuinely don't want him to succeed and you actually want him to fail, that's some loser stuff. That's some trash. You ain't no real Dolphin fan, and I can say that with confidence. But so there is a difference between not believing in them and wanting them to fail. And the only thing that's the issue in our fan base right now, they try to equate not believing in him as wanting him to fail. And that's where them people just ridiculous. I changed my mind. His success rate percentage would be 68.9. Hey, that's close enough to 70. But he got a chance to succeed this year. Like, I'm going to be honest. Like, I've had conversations with people on the phone. Like, me and Em talk about this all the time. How can you fail in this situation? I say that to him. He say that to me. How can you fail in this situation? You can't. And then that part of me like, oh my gosh, he going to blow it. But then it's like, but how can you? How can, like, I guess part of me bracing just in case he does, because it's going to be the worst feeling in the world. Oh my God. And I ain't going to lie, that is going to make certain people hate him. I mean, they will really, truly hate him at that point, because it's hard for any quarterback to fail with this type of team around them. It's hard. So we'll see. We shall see. And I'm going to tell y'all now, had we had last year's schedule or the year before that schedule, I feel like we could win 14 games. But with this year's schedule, man, why did we have to get all of this when other teams are just loaded and we got a schedule full of those loaded teams? And let me tell y'all another thing. In all my predictions so far, there's one team I've said that we'll beat. But truth is, I don't even know why I keep saying that. I just keep saying it to say it. Let's see if y'all know who I'm talking about, because I've said it on this channel the last few days. There's one team I keep on predicting we'll beat, but I don't even know why I keep saying that. I'm just trying to give us a win. Let's see if y'all know which team I'm talking about. Put it in the comment section if you think you know what team I'm talking about. Yep, the first person to respond already said it. That is 400 Wiz, Green Bay. I just automatically keep saying we're going to beat Green Bay. We're going to beat Green Bay. But why am I saying that? A team that perennially wins 12, 13, 14 games every season. And I just keep walking around here automatically. Yeah, that's a win. That's a win. I don't know why I keep saying that. But I guess a lot of us keep trying to get us to 11 wins when we do our schedule prediction. We'll see. They got to lose to someone. I agree. Don't get me wrong. That's why I still say we're going to win, but let me see here. I'm glad a lot of y'all retweeting that tweet that I put out, man. People retweeting it. Y'all need to go to my Twitter. If you just came in here, go to my Twitter. Go look at the tweet that I tweeted and go retweet it to the Miami Dolphins. Go retweet it to Garfinkel, the organization, everybody you know that's a Dolphin fan, and tell them to retweet it. Because the truth is, we got an opportunity right now to do something special, and JC Treader is at home on the couch, and we ain't even pick up the call to see. We ain't even like for real though, y'all. I don't care if you said, JC, man, we got league minimum for you, which is an insult, but still, make an attempt. You ain't even call him in. You ain't even contact JC Treader. All this time we've been out here, maybe we getting JC Treader, maybe we getting JC Treader. You haven't even called the man. You haven't even talked to his agent. Don't make no sense. Have you learned nothing from the Rams? Like, really think about it. Think about every team that's won the Super Bowl recently. Think about it. They've been loaded. Drew Brees said he might come back to football. Thoughts? Well, I ain't heard that. And if that's true, where are the Saints? I mean, where is he trying to come? The Saints? Did they just get exposed? Yeah, the Dolphins got exposed. How much are you really trying? They want Connor Williams to play center. You see what I'm talking about? You out here running experiments, knowing this man is a phenomenal guard, right? Think about this, y'all. You know, you're right. They tried him out at center. The man ain't got no center experience. He took some snaps in Dallas to see if they could work it out. He fumbled a few in preseason. And they trying to see maybe we could move him to center because he's really good. Yeah, it might work, but why? Have a great left tackle. Let the man stay at the left guard position and be great, and go get Treader and let him be great. Let freaking Robert Hunt be great. You got 4 great offensive linemen, and okay, we'll deal with the right tackle and let it figure itself out. But why you out here experimenting? See, let me tell y'all something. And hear me and hear me well. Hear me and hear me well. Don't get mad if we come to preseason and Omar and all them tweeting from training camp. We got another look today at the O-line. Connor Williams is at center today at the O-line. O-line getting destroyed. Connor Williams now playing left guard. O-line don't get mad if you have problems on the O-line. The interior O-line is not looking good. The right tackle, Jackson and Eichenberg, are out there battling for a spot, but the Miami Dolphins may want to consider a free agent. Don't wait until camp to feel like you need to go make a move when the best options you had available are now gone. Out here experimenting. What you experimenting for? Let the man play what he play. Let the man play guard and be great at it. Sick of this mess, man. Same thing and then, oh my God, we're going to be mad. See, we think because we got Connor Williams and Teron Armstead, the O-line is fixed and we're great now. Let them move Connor in the center in this O-line struggle. And then later on, you want to move him back to guard. And then oh my God, see, why are we even playing? Look at the talent you brought in. What, you going to waste another year on a project? But you know, sometimes projects don't work, right? See, that's the problem with this organization too. We'll get into a project situation, and then when it don't work, we'll give it 2 years, and then we'll try to address it. But now we got a whole nother situation. Why can't we just go for broke? Just do it now. We've never been this close. We've never been this close. See, it's ridiculous, man. Sick of it. Ridiculous. Imagine oh my gosh, just imagine. Oh, breaking news, Miami Dolphins signed J.C. Treader. Oh my gosh. like right now, man, we yeah, we're going to go to war this year. Let's see if it works. I think it will. But let them sign J.C. Treader. Oh, I'm Ray Charles. man, like I would feel like a superhero, man. I'll just be like, man, it's about to happen. Like, oh my gosh, man. Like, oh, let me tell y'all something. When we got Armstead, we got him and it was great. But I'm telling you, I don't think this fan base would feel the rejoice. Like, ain't that crazy? Armstead 10 times the player of anybody on this line. Let's get that straight now. But if we got Connor, I'm telling you, people would be more excited about that than the Armstead trade, because the Armstead trade said we got a great left tackle, but you know it's still problems. But you get JC Tretter, it's like that's all we needed. Like because of the order it happened, of course. Because if we had Tretter right now and Armstead was sitting out there, I'd be banging the table about Armstead, and then we go crazy about that. But it's just the timing. Go get Armstead. I mean, Tretter, man. Oh, man. Yeah, JC Tretter is what I'm talking about. It might happen, TD. We ain't even called him in. That's the problem I have. We haven't even called him. We ain't. Hey, you know, I want to give you league minimum. Even lowball him. Just at least let me hear that you called him. How interested are you in winning? Or see, this is what scares me though too, because just like, can you win with Tua? Yeah, we can win with Tua. They might be saying the same thing with Michael Dieter. I keep saying Jesse Davis. Get out my head, you bum. But anyway, Michael Dieter. They might be saying the same thing with Dieter. We believe we can win with Dieter. And that's the problem I have. Yeah, but come on. You can go win a Super Bowl. Just go tell them. They done already hired Mike McDaniel. They done already hired you. They can't fire you now, bro. You at least got a season. They can't fire you now. Open your mouth. I don't care if you do believe in him. Go to Greer. I believe in Michael Dieter. But hey, man, if JC Tretter out there, man, we could do something special with him. And then we got one of the best backup guards in Dieter to back up either guard position. What's up, Edits Production? Appreciate you, homie. Somebody dropped me a donation. What did he say? Tryhard said, do you think we move off Sanders if he underperforms again this season? I got to go look at the contract. Don't forget, he signed a 5-year deal. Don't forget that, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Sanders, when we signed him, he signed a 5-year deal. Matter of fact, when you ask questions like that, I'll just go check it out now. I'll tell you what the contract looking like. Yeah, he had signed a 5-year, $22 million contract, $7.5 million guaranteed. So what that tells you is he's locked in this year. Yeah, I mean, they can move on next year and they'll have no cap implications. Excuse me. They'd have no cap implications. I'm going to tell you now, he's a guy that they could be moving off of anyway, because he's going to be making almost $4 million each year all the way to 2026. So there's a potential to get out in 2023 because you might need the extra little $2 million. So you go get you a kicker that's about $1.5 million. Because if you do that, you can save yourself about $2.5 million, and that may go a long way based off of the way our contracts are structured right now. What's up, William Harmon? Salute to you, homie. So yeah, they could. You know, he really do have to perform well this year because we're gonna need every bit of him. He's going to have to perform very well. So yeah, you can look at him being a guy on his way out if he's not a top 10 kicker this year, because he's getting paid as such. Just so you know. 5-year, $22 million. That was a good deal for him. And he earned it, but last year was not great. The people saying Sanders isn't living up to his contract are probably Tua groupies. What the F? No, and he's living up to his contract. The problem is last year wasn't great, but he earned that contract. He was one of the best kickers for 2 years. So rightfully so. But at the same token, you don't want to keep having a year like last year. It wasn't terrible, but it was some kicks that we wish we would have had. But everybody amplified any flaw the team had just to, diminish any flaws of certain other people. So, all right, TD, do you think there's another player we might need for a run? Like think about it. It's how serious we want to go. So, JC Treader, that's freaking number one. And if you really want to go for a run, you give up on the projects and you go get you a right tackle. But I already know they ain't gonna do that because it's too much invested at the tackle position. That's the issue. So, but yeah. So the answer is no. Just JC Treader. I mean, go get JC Treader. I'm good. I'm good for war. Y'all don't understand the combination between linebackers and the front seven for the defense. Listen, man, at the end of the day, I think you got a top 10 unit in the front seven, and then you got a top 3 unit in the secondary. So overall, you should have a top 6 or 7 defense. That's good. I ain't got no more issues. I ain't got nothing else that you just got to be gung-ho about happening on the defense. Outside of maybe a backup corner, just one more. I'm good at safety as well. Offensively, I'm satisfied with the tight end room. Especially since what's his name was very productive last year, catching the ball. It wasn't just Gesicki last year catching the ball. Our tight end room played very well. And then the receiver core, listen, that's everything, man. We good. Running backs, you got enough by committee now. And Sony Michel, the type of guy that you can lean on, but you got enough that if anybody get hurt, you still not losing any skill. And at the end of the day, the O-line, man, go get JC Treader, man. We'll deal with that right tackle. No team has every single position, just guaranteed. We could deal with that right tackle situation. Just go get Treader. Yeah, Durham Smythe. He played well last year. And at the end of the day, quarterback play, let me put it like this, y'all. If San Francisco had this team around Jimmy G, they'd be 2-time Super Bowl winners right now. If San Francisco had this roster around Jimmy G, they'd be 2-time Super Bowl winners right now. So that's why I do have a little faith in Tua this year. That's why I feel a little stronger, because we just keep making the roster better around him. And then on top of that, if he goes out, Teddy, with this roster, you might get Teddy's Pro Bowl season. His year 2 or year 3, one of them, I think it was year 2. His Pro Bowl season, his second year in the league. You might get that Teddy, if not better, because he's never had a roster overall like this. The overall roster. He's had a few weapons here and there on offense, but he ain't never had a roster like this. So either way, you got a good quarterback and a good backup. And don't sleep on our third string quarterback either. I think they really, really like him, and you never know what he can blossom to be. Even if at minimum, he's a great backup for the future. I like that. I like what I'm hearing so far and what I've seen so far from film. So this is a well-built team. Now, if you go get an elite quarterback, listen, and JC Treader, you're unstoppable. But that ain't the case right now. We know that's not the area the direction we're headed. But this is still a great team. But we need to go get JC Treader, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't gonna sit here and play these games. The Miami Dolphins need to go get JC Treader. And I'm telling you now, ladies and gentlemen, you wouldn't have a single position on this roster that don't see. That's the beauty too. You wouldn't have a single position on this roster that don't have competition other than cornerback. And that's just the price you pay when you got 2 dogs on the outside. You tell me what position don't have competition. Tight ends is a solid group all around. All of them capable, and some of them better blockers than the starter. And they're going to get a lot of playing time because of we going to run the ball. wide receiving core, all this talent, quarterbacks, Tua, Teddy, even the rookie has played every system, by the way. O-line, you go get J.C. Treader. Now you got all them guys sitting behind him that are fighting to just get the one spot or be a great backup when it's time to come in. Linebackers, we ain't even got to talk about the competition at this point. One move we made in every linebacker position got competition. And just so you know, Melvin Ingram, defensive end, but he's actually the weak side linebacker. Just like Van Ginkel. Just so some of y'all know, he's actually the weak side linebacker. That's the position he plays. You got depth at the defensive tackle positions and the defensive end positions. Christian Wilkins, Raekwon Davis, Zach Zeiler, and a few other veterans that have always played well. Defensive end, Emmanuel Ogbah, Jalen Phillips. You see what I'm saying? How about right tackle, TD? I just told you that's the only thing you live with, but you'd have so many guys fighting for that one spot. That's okay. You deal with that. Exactly. Adam Butler. No, man, this is a roster that's built. That's and then that's the sad part about it. That's the only position on the roster that don't have competition. And you trying to create it by trying to work a left guard who's great at left guard already out at center to create competition. Stop it. Stop it. Connor Williams ain't going to be a better center than he is a guard. That's the point. He's not going to be a better center than he is a guard. Let the man be great at what he already great at. Let the man just be great with what he already great at the left guard position. Why y'all playing all that? Why? Why we gotta complicate stuff? Chris Greer, stop hoarding money. Spend it. Spend the freaking money. Spend it. And I'm telling y'all, I know what Greer doing. And don't get me wrong. I already told y'all I understand why they're doing what they're doing, but that don't mean I gotta like it. Because they still trying to figure out how they gonna pay Christian Wilkins. They still trying to figure out how they gonna pay Christian Wilkins. All these weeks now, Dolphins are trying very hard to work out a deal with Christian Wilkins. They trying to figure out how the heck that can happen. Williams is great now. Connor Williams, yeah, he's great. He does his job. He's a great run blocker. He has great pass protection. The only issue with him are penalties, discipline. Those are the only issues. Armstead is right tackle. That ain't what I'm hearing. And I will hope they wouldn't do that either. God, dog, how many experiments you going to be running out here? Let Armstead be what he great at. At the end of the day, don't tell me Eichenberg and Austin Jackson going to be trying out at left tackle. Listen, man, I ain't got time for these games. I ain't got time for this. We need J.C. Treader. At the end of the day, I don't care what you do. Go get J.C. Treader, and then I don't care what tackle position you put who at. At the end of the day, just go get J.C. Treader. And I told y'all, I'm fine with Dieter. He wasn't bad. I'm good with him moving forward. But if you're going to be making these small little moves of like Melvin Ingram and stuff like that, I'm sorry. Then don't stop. Go. Like, if you ain't going to be going to get Melvin Ingram and all these little pieces, then it is what it is. I see what you're doing. You're just trying to find out about your quarterback. But if you're gonna be going to spend money and getting the little pieces like Melvin and all of that stuff, then go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Best team you could possibly put together. Listen, let me be clear about something because I just saw this on Twitter too. All my haters on Twitter, y'all stop listening to this guy. He don't know nothing. How does he know they didn't speak to JC Treader? See, they don't even listen to the show. I just spoke to the man dad. Literally, maybe 2 hours ago. I don't know how long we've been on that, but like 2 hours ago, I just spoke to JC Treader's dad. I just spoke to JC Treader's dad 2 hours ago. The man say we ain't even make an offer yet. Other teams have, but he don't want to go to them. That's what his dad said. Other teams have made an offer. Said, has any other teams made an offer? He said none that he wants to go to. I just spoke to his dad. One of our subscribers reached out to his dad. His dad replied. So I reached out to his dad and got a chance to speak to him. We haven't even called JC Treader. All these rumors, Dolphins are looking at JC Treader, and, you know, they ain't even called him in. His own dad said haven't even made an offer. Ain't even making all. No, I ain't got to lie to you, bro. I don't have to lie to you about speaking to his dad. I don't have to lie to you about that. That's basic. I ain't got to lie to you about that, bro. The man talked to me on Instagram, man. Let me pull this back up. Give me a second, y'all. God, dog. The Suns losing by 40? Trash. All that talking. Wow. Dallas smoking them. All that talking and Dallas is smoking them. On the road. I'm glad. I can't stand Chris Paul, that bum. He will never get a championship. Why? Because Rondo better. 2-time champ. Bam! Oh, I can't wait to make some phone calls after this game. All these people. Oh, Rondo, Chris Paul gonna get his this year. We gonna see. Drew Brees might come out of retirement, think we pick him up for a quick bowl. Man, no, man. If they brought in Drew Brees, man, that'd be insane. That would be insane. Because I know he still got it, too. Just talk about the Heat here, boy. Nah, I ain't talk about them. They about to lose to the Celtics in 5. But anyway, that's neither here nor there, man. Anyway, man, I'm gonna drop the link real quick. I'm gonna chat it up with some of y'all before I get out of here. See what some of y'all gotta say. I ain't gonna take many people. All right, I ain't gonna have. I'm just gonna hear from a few of y'all. See what y'all gotta say about this. The Miami Dolphins haven't even called the man, and does it concern you at all? I just dropped the link. I'm finna pin it at the top of the chat. Anybody's welcome. Come on through. Even if you want to just ask me a question. I'm not going to have you on long. Listen, I'm not going to have people on more than like 1 minute, man. Okay, this time, just tonight, I'm not going to do like a round table where we all sit around and chat and stuff like that. So I'm going to bring people on, get their quick thoughts, and then we'll move on to the next person, all right? All right. TD, where's Rondo right now? At home, polishing his 2 championship rings. How about that? How about that? All right. All right, let's do it. Crypto, let's see what he got to say. What you think about this, Crypto? We ain't even get a man a call. Does it matter?
Sorta. I don't think so, but I think they kind of content, man. They're kind of showing that they content with what they got, you know. But pride does come before the fall, and we ain't even played it down yet. So you never know, man. They might try to reach out at the last minute, but it might be too late. Somebody else might swoop them up.
He already got offers, but it ain't nowhere he want to go. At some point, he might have to take one of them, though.
Yeah, but how many? So all of the teams that gave him an offer, he don't want to go to any one of them.
None. His father's exact word. Let me pull it up. Hold on. Give me one second.
That's kind of weird.
Why is it weird?
I mean, I guess he can have a preference. He's probably only want to go to a handful of teams, or maybe, or consider a handful of teams. But even if we made an offer to him,
Look,
who is to say that he might not want to go to us?
Look, nah, he'll come to Miami. If his daddy even entertaining us, responding, talking to us, he'll come to Miami. So have any teams made offers to him? None that he would accept. That was his dad's exact words. And when we said, we want your son here in Miami, this was his reply. Front office needs to make an offer. I mean, how much clearer does it need to be?
Right, yeah. So Miami hadn't even thought about it.
Yeah, how much clearer does it need to be? Other teams made an offer, none that he wants to accept. And we want him here in Miami. Front office need to make an offer.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. You think they just being cheap?
Yeah, I'm telling you, Chris probably holding on to that money so he can focus on spending it next year. Unless he got a trump card, something he working on. I'm with that too now. I'm with that too.
Yeah.
But we hope so.
We only got 2 picks.
Yeah,
next year if they want to use it.
Yeah, but again, that ain't an issue to me. But it is something interesting. I ain't think about that. If you think about it, we got 2 first-round picks next year, and right now our cap space for next year is negative. And I know we'll clear up some space, but having 2 first-round picks, you're gonna be spending some money anyway.
Right. So they'll probably be trading down in the draft, not up.
Give me a second, bro. My wife calling.
All right.
My wife called just to tell me, say, do you see what my Dallas Mavericks are doing?
Yeah,
but
they're gonna be out. The Golden State gonna dispatch them in short order, just like the Celtics.
Yeah, for sure.
It's only formality.
It'll be Celtics, Warriors, in my opinion, but we'll see.
Right, because the league wants the all out. They want the rise of the Warriors again. That whole story.
Well, I want to get to some other people. I got a lot of people backstage, bro. I appreciate you coming through.
Okay, no problem, TD. Thanks.
All right, man. No worries. All right, man. We got Paul, man. What's up, homie?
Hey, what up, TD? How you doing?
I'm great, man. Talk to me, man. What's your thoughts on this, man? Am I tripping, or this team need to be going after JC?
Well, yeah, they need to go after JC. You said how could Tua fail? The O line. That's the way Tua could fail. The O line.
The O line.
The whole O line. We got Armstead. He misses 5 weeks a year. So we're gonna have Eichenberg or Jackson over there. On the other side, we're gonna have Eichenberg or Jackson for the whole season. So we're gonna line up Jackson against Joey Bosa. That ain't gonna work. So more is that right tackle position is more what I'm worried about.
Bro, I haven't thought about that. So I'm glad you said that. I want y'all to help me out in the comment section real quick. And shout out to you, Paul, for bringing that up. Gosh, you just brought up something very important. So look at the teams that went and got them 2 great pass rushers in the what conference is that they got all them pass rushers? Is it with the Chargers and everybody, right?
AFC West.
Yeah, AFC West. List the teams with the 2 great pass rushers at this point.
I don't know him like that, but
I
I know
want y'all to
even one
help
of
me
our
out in. I want y'all to help me out in the comment section. List the teams that got the 2 great pass rushers. List the team and the 2 great pass rushers. And do we play them all?
we're gonna play a lot of them.
I know we play the Chargers, Steelers, and 49ers.
Ravens.
Raiders, Ravens. So that right tackle position is an issue. But again,
Yes.
if you got JC Treader, you'll be able to see now you can operate more help side and stuff, knowing where your weakness is. That's another thing. These teams can come up the middle and the edge.
I think we have to have a short hook at right tackle. If it don't look good, we need to move Robert Hunt out there.
And let me say, well, see, this is the issue with moving Robert Hunt to right tackle. I think we'd be okay at right tackle, but now your interior is that much weaker because I don't mind Hunt and Williams sandwiching Dieter.
Yeah,
I'm
like
okay with that if I have to. But if Robert Hunt got to go to the outside and then you got to put somebody of less caliber at the right guard, I don't like that side by side.
Yeah, but I mean, our whole season got destroyed because Epinesa came off the blind side and just wrecked our whole season in week 2. So that's worse.
And let me tell you another reason why I want to go get JC Treader. Because anywhere on this O-line, one injury, then what?
Yeah, it looks a lot weaker with one injury. It looks like almost like last year.
What? Imagine, first of all, Armstead ain't finished the season since he finished the season.
No.
So imagine if he was out. We are last year with Connor, a guard.
Yep. Hey, but I had to defend Chris Greer with you a little bit on that Jesse Davis contract. Now everybody loves that Laramie Tunsil trade, but the one negative from that trade was once he got traded, it was like a week before the season, and they said, "Hey, Jesse Davis, you move to left tackle." And he looked at his contract and he said, "I'm getting paid peanuts. I'm not moving to the left tackle. I need some money." And they said, "Okay, we'll give you a contract extension. Can you move to the left tackle?" And that's how he got paid his extension was off of the Laramie Tunsil trade.
But it's still a projection, bro. You
still he's a horrible player.
You guessed that it was going to be worth it. Was it worth it?
No, I don't think I think they knew he was going to suck. They just needed to play somebody there.
Thank you. Well, you tell him to play there, and if he don't do it, cut him. He ain't even doing with his job.
Yeah. Well, he used that as leverage.
Yeah, but that's on Greer.
TD, why you always worried about the Ravens? The Ravens are not even gonna be good.
Well, see,
I don't even see.
I'm never gonna sleep on the Ravens defense, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm never gonna sleep on the Ravens defense.
I got Lamar Jackson as like 12th rated quarterback.
Yeah, that's fine. But again, remember last year, as much as you want to sleep on them, they were the best team in the AFC 8 weeks in.
Yeah, that's true. They
were playing the best football in the NFL 8 weeks in, and they played some good opponents too. So
yeah,
that's why, I mean, at the end of the day, and then this offseason, if you go look at what they did this offseason between free agency and the draft, everybody looking, they got rid of Hollywood. But no, I'm sorry. They had a really good draft.
Yeah,
nobody's talking about that. So
but I want you to picture this. We're up 24-20, 2 minutes left. Aaron Rodgers got the ball. How are we going to beat him? Jalen Phillips with 2 sacks on the drives and ends the drive. That's how we're going to beat him.
I hope so, bro. And I guess I just got the report that Drew Brees is out at NBC after 1 year as an analyst. So he didn't work out as an analyst after 1 year. He might actually be coming back to football for real. And he teases a football return. He tweeted, despite speculation from media about my future this fall, I'm currently undecided. I may work for NBC. I may play football again. I may focus on business and philanthropy. I may train for the pickleball tour, senior golf tour, coach my kids, or all of the above. I'll let you know. Well, we know he ain't going back to NBC, that's for sure. So,
Well, if he, let's say he was coming back to football, that was a
mhm.
given. Let's say that Dolphins would have to be on the list. He's not coming back to. He's going to come back to
see,
a
see,
contender.
see, it's exhausting. I don't want to have that conversation.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
exhausting.
either. But
I don't. Oh my gosh, I don't want to have a conversation because it's exhausting. But you know what? Now I gotta have a freaking conversation.
he forced
God, because if Drew Brees say
it.
I want to come back to football,
He's coming back to a contender.
he's definitely gonna want to play for a contender because you don't just come back one year to just be a Saints when the
Yeah, to
Saints
play for the
ain't.
Jets.
Now, don't get me wrong, they got Jarvis Landry, but they ain't loaded or nothing like that at this point. But the NFC is easier, so you never know without that too. So, but
Yeah, maybe the Panthers.
what would happen? Let me ask y'all a question. If Drew Brees was coming back to football now and he was taking a discount, he like, I just want to play football one more year at a contender. I'll make $10-15 million. Do you think Miami Dolphins would entertain it? Yes or no in the comment section. Do you think they would entertain it?
If they're all in to win a Super Bowl this year, I think they would. I mean, if you're trying to win a Super Bowl this year, he's a better quarterback. And I remember you saying a week ago about put Brady as the quarterback and Tua as the backup and let him learn from Brady. It would be the same thing. Let Tua learn from Breeze, which he's supposed to be the next Breeze, so that would be perfect to learn from. To teach him how to look over the line.
Well,
But
that's true
yeah,
because they had the similar start in their career.
yeah.
I don't know, man. Would the Miami Dolphins entertain a Drew Brees? Let me
They
see
would have
something.
to. I mean, they would have to.
Let me see how he ended his career. I got to see if he even was on point.
If Drew Brees called up Stephen Ross and said, "I'm interested in playing for the Miami Dolphins," you think Stephen Ross is going to say, "Nah, we're good"?
Dang. What year did we start 17 games, y'all? Was it just last year or was it 2020?
Last year.
Last year, right? 4
Yep.
games. Let me do the math here. I got to see how he ended his career. I got to see this. Hold on. Drew Brees only played 12 games his last year. But let me tell y'all what he was on pace for his numbers. If he played the full season, Drew Brees would have threw for 4,000 yards. His completion percentage would have been 71%. He had, let me see, he would have had, hold on. He would have had 32 touchdowns, and he would have also had 7 interceptions. Jesus.
Yeah.
He was still balling. 71% complete. But Drew Brees always been accurate because look at his completion, his whole career, man. Pretty much. Look at the last 5 years of his career. 71% completion percentage, 74% percentage, 74.4 percentage, 72 and 70. He has been lights out. He has been a
manipulates
70%
defense.
completion and every year 4,000 or more yards. But this is, I don't know what it is with Drew Brees, but he really did not turn the ball over late in his career. In 2020, 6 picks. In 2019, 4. In 2018, 5. In 2017, 8. And he had tons of touchdowns. So he went out still balling, still playing well.
Unlike Tua, the play moves really slow for him. He sees things in slow motion.
Who's that?
To Breeze,
Oh,
Breeze sees when the ball snapped, he sees everything in slow motion.
yeah,
Tua still sees it really fast.
like Spin said, he was elite at anticipation, and that's what this offense right here needs. Anticipation, especially in those tight windows where you know where to put it, where your guy should end up. Man, would the Dolphins actually entertain something like that?
Well, TD, you're Stephen Ross. I'm Drew Brees. Hey, TD, I want to join your team, the Miami Dolphins. What are you telling me? I mean, is it? And I love Tua, so but it's like, come on, it's Drew Brees.
This is a
We,
conflict
we,
for me, man. This is a conflict,
we
like, because it's just a 1 year, but I don't think you like. How do you do it knowing that this is supposed to be the year you find out about Tua? Because here's the issue: if you went with a Drew Brees, you basically giving Tua yet another year after this.
yeah, like you wanted to do with Brady. Remember, you wanted to put him on the bench and then tell him when this guy retires, you're the man. 5 years,
Yeah.
100 million. That's what you said.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I just been selling myself on Tua, hopefully being the guy this year that is like giving me a headache to even think about it right now.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. And I mean, he might not even want to join football again, but if he did, I definitely think we would be one of the teams he would want to join.
Would Tua not learn from Breeze than Brady? Good point. He's 42. It's crazy. Um, I mean, it ain't crazy. He still was playing at a high level. Why y'all saying that? You know you'd only be getting him for like a year. We're about to have Breeze, Tua, and Brady on the roster. Nah, Matt, let me tell you, I ain't gonna lie. Here's what would be gangster though. You bring in Breeze, right? You might win it all, but I'm just saying you bring in Breeze, have a successful year, right? Then you bring in Brady the next year, and bam, you got another year of maybe success, right? And then
Yep.
Tua's up for a contract, but he ain't did nothing for anybody to give him real money. So you give him a fair deal, a really nice one, but more than anybody else, but less than what he would have wanted out of this whole situation.
And TD, think of this.
And then you
Tua,
move forward with Tua.
at what year do you think Tua is gonna hit his pinnacle, his the highest he'll be? Probably
The
seventh,
highest,
eighth
the
season.
highest Tua will be is this is 2022, 23, 24. 2024 is Tua's peak if they show consistency with Mike McDaniel. 2024, because I said he's a year 3 guy. But
Yeah.
that's once you get him in the system that he needs to be running. And I think that this will be a good system for him. Therefore, his 3rd year in this system, he would be at his peak.
His
So
fifth
2024,
season.
yes, his 5th season. And I think
Yeah.
that's where you want to go with. Like, imagine you going to get Breeze in his 3rd season, Brady in his 4th, and then his 5th season, he's the guy going forward long term.
Well,
I would have 10 times more confidence in Tua sitting behind Breeze 1 year, sitting behind Brady, then it's his show going forward. I would have 10 times more confidence in him, even if he ain't played a lick.
yeah.
I
And
would
even
have
it,
so much more confidence.
yeah, I mean, this is real conversations. I would imagine that the front office would be having if Breeze wanted to come to the Dolphins. Not, I don't know about the Brady part, but they already have shown they got a lot of back channel information going on.
Somebody said Tyreek Hill going to Miami with Tua is basically him retiring. Shannon Sharp. Did he say that for real? Is that what he
Him,
said? Dang it.
yeah, what a hater. All right, hey TD, I got the Patriots going top 10 pick this year. They're gonna be bottom feeders.
I hope so.
Yep.
Yeah, he said that. Dang, Shannon Sharp, boy, that's tough. That's tough, man. For him to say that,
But
that's messed up.
I put when you were talking about Super Bowl contention, I put five needs: center, right tackle, middle linebacker, another
But you just
defensive
got
tackle.
Tyndall. You just drafted Channing Tyndall. You just got Melvin Ingram at the defensive end. Oh, well, you said
No
tackle.
defense. Yeah, and Tyndall. I know I like Tyndall, but I'm saying like if you're going all in, you're using the whole 20 million and restructuring people. Like if you're going nuts, I would want to upgrade at middle linebacker because Tyndall's unproven. We don't know what Tyndall's gonna do. And
Yeah, but
then
how can you upgrade at that position? I mean, at the end of the day, what veteran out there you gonna get at the middle linebacker that's gonna at least give you that type of upside at this point?
I don't know. I really wanted Bobby Wagner, but right at this point, I don't know who. It would probably have to be a trade.
Yeah, everybody can't be an old veteran. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
and
let
then
me
a
say that.
fourth corner,
Oh, okay, a fourth
a fourth.
corner. I'm in
Yeah,
agreement with that. What's number 5 though? That's interesting to me.
it was the defensive tackle. I really want Akeem Hicks,
Uh,
specifically to back up or to Raekwon Davis, his position. When Raekwon Davis went
yeah.
down in the first game last year, our run defense was horrid for the next
Listen,
until he came back. And
We get Akeem Hicks. Ain't no way we not gonna end up top 3 defense. I'm telling y'all now. If the Dolphins
let's
go
do it
sign
then. Let's
Akeem
get him.
Hicks, ain't no
Let's
way.
get him.
Listen, I appreciate you coming through because I got some more people
Yeah, yeah.
backstage. But
Thank you, TD.
I appreciate you, bro. See you soon.
All right. Bye.
Let me answer this what this person just said, man. Somebody said, see, this is what I be talking about, y'all. Watch this. He said, Shannon hates on Tua hard crazy. No, 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 no. Y'all ain't allowed to call Shannon a Tua hater now. Because that man spent 2 years debating with Skip Bayless on the side of Tua Tagovailoa and saying that Tua is that dude. And when Tua did anything, see, I told you, Skip. No, don't try that mess now. Don't try that mess now. Shannon been fighting for Tua for 2 years. But after 2 years, when he saw enough, he realized he was wrong. So you mean to tell me a man that's been an advocate all this time, fighting for this man, and the moment he realized he was wrong, now he a hater? Now he's a hater? Is that what y'all do? So it ain't even worth rooting for Tua, because if we turn out to realize that he ain't the guy, you gonna call people a hater anyway? Y'all ain't allowed to do that to Shannon Sharp. That's some hypocrisy. That man spent 2 years debating Skip Bayless, singing his praises and how he believe in Tua and he gonna be great. Giving him every excuse y'all gave him. And after 2 years, he said, yeah, I just realized he ain't the guy. Now he a hater. See, y'all showing yourself. And y'all know good and well, I keep the receipts. You are not allowed to call Shannon Sharp a hater now. You are not allowed to try to call that man a hater now because he stuck by Tua's side for 2 years. And after seeing 2 years, he came to his senses and said, yeah, Skip, I was wrong on this one. And now he a hater. Now all of a sudden, oh my gosh. Now all of a sudden he a hater. The beginning of the video said, oh, Shannon, you've been high on Tua ever since he came out of Bama. Let me let you hear the first 20 seconds again. Shannon, you've been big on Tua ever since he came out of Alabama. Not until this very day. Not until that very video right there. That was the first time Shannon Sharp said anything opposite of nothing but praises of Tua. That was the first time, and that was this year, this offseason. And now he a hater. Oh boy, y'all showing y'all hand now. Y'all better stop that mess. You see? You see what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen? You can evaluate this man for 2 years and make every excuse in the world and say that he's the greatest. But as soon as you're like, yeah, maybe he's not. I don't think he is anymore. Oh, you a hater. Oh, you a hater. That's why ain't no fair fighting with these people. That's why you got to ignore them. That's why you got to ignore them. Trying to tell you ain't a real fan and calling you a hater because what your eyes showing you on the freaking field. They want you to believe something that you ain't seeing. Ridiculous. Now, I hope we see it this year. But stop trying to make people believe something they don't see. This ain't no religion. Boy, y'all, oh my gosh, I can't believe I seen that comment. Shannon been hating hard, always hating hard on Tua. He a Tua hater. Oh my gosh, this man ain't been nothing but his biggest advocate. Sat there on that TV every chance he got saying Tua gonna be that dude. When he first came out, he picked Tua to be better than Herbert and Burrow, and then kept saying it. Y'all know I got receipts. I keep it. Y'all know I keep them receipts, man. And I told y'all I got tired of arguing with people. Tua's accurate. Tua ball placement is horrible. Oh, where you get that from? You don't know what you talk about. Play the clip where Tua said it himself. My ball placement. Tua missed wide open guys on the field. He don't be missing it. Play the clip where Tua say he missed wide open guys. Y'all know I got all these clips. I got like 8 clips right here lined up. Missing wide open, ball placement, didn't call play, Shannon Sharp, Tua's arm. I got all kind of clips right here on the side. Because I'm tired of arguing with people. I just hit the clip. Stop calling me a liar. Talk about I don't know nothing. Hit the clip. Hear it from Tua yourself. TD back to showing his true colors, hating Tua. It ain't no true colors. I'm just saying, I hate when people do stuff like that. I'm trying to have faith in this kid this year and believe that he got a chance to do something special. But then I just can't stand by when people keep lying. Like, let the kid just be who he is and hope he'll be great this year. But stop calling people haters because you want them to see something that they don't see. Shannon Sharp blindly supported this kid for 2 years and just never saw what he was supporting. Then when he get on the right side of his own logic, he now a hater. TD, play the Steve Wilkos receipts. Nah, man, they give me a copyright every time I play that, man.
This is your man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do it. They probably just copyright me, man. I try not to play with that one, man. They be copyrighting me when I play it. I ain't gonna play that one. You know I got them clips for them. Every time they come with that crap, I got the clips. I got the clips lined up, man. Gosh, man, I love this clip. They copyright me for that clip. All right, just so you know, man, they give me a red flag whenever I play that clip. Hopefully that wasn't worth it because I cut it off quick. Hopefully they don't do it to me. But I'll find out tonight. Late tonight, I'll get that Google email. You have a copyright. There's a strike on your account. Oh, here we go. Another one. Then they're going to try to shut my channel down. Back on track, TD. Y'all a mess. Nah, man, I'm just saying, why can't people just let the kid be who he is right now? And then at the end of the day, from there, let's see what he does. You know, if he becomes great this year, all the better. Good. We're moving forward. And yes, he's now a good quarterback. Let me tell y'all, if you ain't believing Tua because of what you saw so far, you ain't wrong. And if he balls out this year, it don't make you wrong. It don't mean that you were wrong. It just means he finally balling out and now we can believe in him. That's it. These people keep waiting year after year after year just to say, I told you so. No, you ain't tell us nothing. He ain't been in for 2 years, and if he does this year, then finally, thank you. I'm glad he is. It's as simple as that. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't deal with it, man. I just can't live with people doing that crap. Oh, Shannon's just be hating on Tua every chance he get. What do you mean? The man spent 2 whole years singing his praises, making excuses. I'm one of the main ones. Like, what is Shannon talking about? Why does he believe this? I'm like, Shannon just being a fanboy right now, because why does he believe what he believes? Does he not have eyes? I'm the one hating on Shannon's opinion. Like, are you serious? And then he come to his senses. Now he a hater. Man, y'all get going with that, man. All right, man. What's going on, homie?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I think we got an echo though.
Is it still echo?
Testing. Yeah, it's an echo.
All right, let somebody else get on. I'll come back.
You good, bro? Appreciate you coming through though.
Yes, sir. Yeah, all right.
Listen, man, I'm a probably end it right there anyway. Let me see what time it is. It's 10:12. Anyway, man, listen, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. It's TD FINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Again, if you haven't done it, go to Twitter right now. Go look at my tweet and make sure you go retweet it and tell all Dolphin fans when you retweet it. If you're a Dolphin fan, retweet this. Go tell them to retweet it because it's real, man. We deserve a Super Bowl, and at the end of the day, they need to do everything possible to make that happen. JC Treader is sitting out there available, and we ain't even called him, man. How do I know? Because his daddy told me. His daddy said the front office needs to make an offer, so we need to go make that offer. Let's go, Miami. Let's go. What are we waiting on? Let's get it done. All right. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Fins up no matter what. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all so much for all the love, support. Y'all be blessed. I'll see you soon. Peace. I am out.